disturbing names, such that like if you didn't know it was an eye cream, I feel like you would assume it was the title of some really dour book of philosophy. There's a little face cream called When Hope Is Not Enough. I have it. As Sarah knows. There's also The Total Truth. And this poem is called Age Control Concentrate, another product. It looks like water, feels like water with the ease of water leached. Ever blow a raw egg through its pinpricked shell. A sterner and more cautious thing. Feels like water with enhanced wariness to be twice daily rubbed into the face. It's possible to think, said my grandmother's grandfather, without apparent wrinkling. The skin, a stupid flag, flies any nation consciousness has seized. Star at the edge, X center, sickle where a question was, and now a girl with laser gun aimed at the price stickers. No returns window. Pressed my temple to the streaky pane of the subway glass to watch a fingerprinted block rip by. Fast fabric, ending at the billboard of a woman's forehead, blinking back and forth from line to clear. Hunch the self is many-personed sequence. Every day I woke inside another stranger's shape and dressed it in the same red sweater, ditch I'd fallen into, pooled, and would soon under heat evaporate. There's nothing like the sight of repetition purged of sense. I don't know what thought traveled me so many times its route shows plainly on my face. I've kept from girlhood strict divisions in the head, so what I felt was, as it were, arrested, where it could not crease appearance. Is there no method to flush out the self that wants the others gone? Misgivings drowned. All attention held there in the room where the time is wide, and a long, enduring doubt lifts your hand to its paper cheek as an old man singing scraps from the 20s he is certain he is still a child in. And if my features never move again, then the first half of a makeover is free. The beautician hones a boundary, cutting off the red side of the mouth from the dull, the sepia-shaded right from the left eye, explains it's best to smooth the fragile lid using the digit with least power. There we are, to be applied at night. There's $90 water you can buy to look like you have never lived this life. Beige ceiling mirrored in the chrome top counter, modeling the thought of a fleeting, brittle, standard issue, cheap, tight, 1 second now, 1 second next, provisional arrangement, where just repeating myself flaws a substance so changeable I touch it only with ring finger. Less muscle, so less pull. Yes, even if they're still. You can lie yourself in bed and wake up in the upscale public restroom of your life. From stalls step many replicas of some guy in complete tuxedo. The marble was pink. They began to hit them, him on him, all of them, or did, but so no blood appeared. Stall doors slamming back and forth and echoing off the marble. And the last poem I'll read is a love poem called Dissolution. What things are vapor? Not the air. The nightstand and the buckled mattress, not the sheet. I take my time. Brass knob my wrists must turn to leave. Its tendons torqued stems to the long bouquet, unfolding livid colors out there on the other side, the future, what you could have done, You could have gone and seen when you have not left, have yet to leave. Gas, we came to realize, was this life, how to put it down. People carry on, dropped voices. Here at whose studio? I always wake before, don't stir. Dim silver bow, the length of me, is kindred to me, sprawled across cool air outside. The windows fogged. Yes, everything does have to be seen through again. Again, I run my finger down to make a clear strip, hypodermic. Some days plucked from extinction by a sharp detail. A bird in the hall I didn't try to help. What things are for. The sheer grain skirt I lost. I left a mark. Faint whiff of sulfur so the ether caught. A man had half an earlobe gone, his torso broad and blank as a door, and ticking on the other side. I held my hand up to the door to test, and the door was hot. I was just going to say, quiet. Is it nobody there? Tell me how many flights we are above the world. Can't you force me so that I could be forced? No threshold to cross. Not the voice. No floorboards and no ribbon wire. No sky, stale white of a corrective brace for the street's evacuated spine. It seems to me I've already gone a long time. Did I ask to go? I lay down in an olive grove because the grass was gold and nobody there, and some with a blue rope tied about their girth, width of a girl's thigh, for what reason I don't know. My long hair was a net unraveled. If the thought evaporates, if the thought there isn't any room for when a day slides off and the hissing trees, touch always pulls me back up to the skin. Hand the fish know, vague through the scrim of the pond and mindless as they are. Put your head down. Do you recognize yourself? I was trying to get to the other side of love. I had no way to go. I was standing on a subway platform riddled with black holes, stamped flat ancient gum somebody's mouth had worked the pink from. PA told how far things were away. Put my face down, back against slick, milky tiles. I was standing on dank air between the railing and a drying sweater. I was standing several inches higher than myself, pitched on blue neon plastic heels. Glass necks glittered down at me from marble shelves. I was standing still. I was. Is that what I believe? I was on something. I long lay fingering the tall, coarse, reedy shore. It felt like candor. His throat clicks. Nobody move. And use such slender interruption of the atmosphere. I watched the sash. I wanted to be held down so there could be no brute space left to breathe. Why didn't you look? Why didn't you look up and see? Had you no pride? Weren't you free? Thanks.